Okay. Hello, I guess I'm going to get started. It doesn't look like anybody is going to be here for this one, so just want to go over tomorrow. Our schedule looks like this. So the same schedule basically. We'll do a live Zoom at 8:30 in the morning. We'll do our calendar time for students that are going to be at home. And group B will be here. The same group that was here today will be here tomorrow at 9. So we will do our meeting and calendar time here in the classroom at 9:30. And they're going to be here from 9 to 1, or maybe a little after 1. And then after those students leave, I will do my Zoom lessons. So tomorrow we'll do a reading lesson in the afternoon and our afternoon meeting. So, and tomorrow I'm going to work on the schedule and I'll get that posted here so you can download and print. Let's go ahead and go over our daily reflection page. Okay, so today I'm going to print my name. Oh, I'm going to make it a little bigger. Okay, that's good. Print my first name and today's date. So today is October 22nd, 2020. And let's see, how was your day? Okay, so my day was 1, which would be the worst, up to 7 would be the best. I would say we had a pretty good day today. So 6, I'll say 6. We had a pretty good day. How did you do your best today? I did my best by, let's see, how did you do your best? Were you working hard? Were you making safe choices at home? Being a good friend? Listening to teachers, or following rules? I am going to say I did my best working hard. Did you work hard today? Okay, how could you have done better? I could have done better by working hard, making safe choices, being a good friend, listening to teachers, or following rules. I don't know about you, but I'll pick following rules, maybe. I know there are some new rules that we have to follow at school that are going to be a little bit harder for us to follow, like wearing a mask, okay? Not everybody likes to do that, but that is a rule at school. Okay, and then at home, if you have rules at home that you need to follow, did you follow them? Did you listen to your parents? Were you a good friend? Were you making safe choices, or did you work hard today? And what was your favorite part of school today? Was it reading, math, lunch, art or music, PE, technology, therapy, or other? Okay, I am going to circle reading. Okay, we read some books today. Okay, so I'll draw a picture of an open book. And somebody reading the open book. Okay, so there is my daily reflection. Okay, and we have a few minutes, so we will read a story. Let's read a story the last few minutes, okay? So, unfortunately, since you're not here to pick, I will pick something I think you might like. Let's go ahead and read about animals. Saving animals from hurricanes.
Saving Animals from Hurricanes by Stephen Person. Animals everywhere. A newspaper reporter named Kathy Scott sat in a small boat. She was not on a river or a lake, though. She was floating down the streets of New Orleans, Louisiana. It was early September 2005, and most of the city was flooded. Deep water lapped against the porches of abandoned homes. The silent neighborhood seemed to be empty. Dogs and cats were stuck all over New Orleans with no food or clean water. In the boat with Kathy were two animal rescuers, Tracy Simmons and Mike Bidzduka. "Watch this," Tracy said. She began barking like a dog. Suddenly, the street seemed to explode with the sounds of animals. From houses all around came dog barks and cat meows. Kathy now realized there were animals everywhere. Unfortunately, they were scared, hungry, and all alone. Tracy and Mike were working with Best Friends Animal Society, an animal sanctuary based in Utah. They were among many people who came to the New Orleans region to help rescue animals. Animal rescuers had to use boats to travel through the city's flooded streets. Dog on a car roof. Following the sound of a cat's meow, Mike guided the boat to the porch of a house. He jumped into the waist-high water and splashed his way to the window. He opened it, lifted a cat gently out of the house, and carried her to the boat. Then he turned the boat to the next home, following the sounds of a barking dog. Once they reached the driveway, Mike, Tracy, and Kathy found what they were looking for: a dog sitting on the roof of a car. Rescuers came prepared with cages for dogs and cats. Wearing tall rubber boots, Tracy stepped into the muddy water. As soon as the dog spotted her, he jumped off the car's roof and into the flooded street toward Tracy. She was then able to scoop him up and bring him safely to the boat. The cat and dog sat quietly in the boat as the rescue team moved on to continue their search for other animals that were trapped in the flooded city. People from around the country sent food, money, and medicine to help animals trapped in New Orleans. Groups such as the Humane Society of the United States collected donations for the animals. To stay dry, animals found places to rest on the roofs of cars and houses. Hurricane Katrina. Why were so many animals trapped in the city of New Orleans? In August 2005, Tropical Storm Katrina formed over the Atlantic Ocean and began moving slowly west. Meteorologists watched carefully as the storm gained strength and its winds gained speed. On August 25th, Katrina became what many people had feared: a hurricane. Tropical storms have winds of 39 miles per hour, 63 kilometers per hour, or faster. About half of all tropical storms gain strength over the ocean and become hurricanes, which have winds of 74 miles per hour, 119 kilometers per hour, or faster. This map shows the path of Katrina as it changed from a tropical storm to a hurricane. Katrina's path from storm to hurricane. Yellow, tropical storm. Orange, hurricane. Red, major hurricane. Meteorologists spread the warning that Hurricane Katrina was headed right for the Gulf Coast of the United States, and it was coming in just a few days. The mayor of New Orleans ordered everyone to evacuate the city. People had to leave quickly, and many were not able to take their pets. Instead, they left extra food and water for the animals, thinking they would be back in just a few days. Hurricane Katrina forced more than 800,000 people in Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama to leave their homes. Pets left behind. On August 29, 2005, Hurricane Katrina slammed the Gulf Coast with heavy rain and winds that whipped at speeds of up to 140 miles per hour, 225 kilometers per hour. The ferocious winds caused a huge wall of water called a storm surge to race from the Gulf toward land. It crashed into New Orleans' levees, wall-like structures that were built to protect the city from flooding. Hurricane Katrina destroyed buildings all along the coast of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. This photo shows damage in Gulfport, Mississippi. The storm surge was so powerful that the levees around New Orleans collapsed. Water began pouring into the city. Government rescuers raced to save people who were still stuck in New Orleans. Unfortunately, they had no time to save the animals that lived there. As a result, hundreds of thousands of pets were stuck in the flooded city. The flooding caused by a hurricane is usually more dangerous than its powerful winds. In fact, about 90% of the people who die in hurricanes are killed when they drown in floods. More than 1,800 people were killed by Hurricane Katrina. By August 30th, more than 80% of New Orleans was underwater. It took over a month to pump all the water out of the flooded city. The powerful storm surge caused by Hurricane Katrina destroyed this levee in New Orleans. Levee. Rescuers rush in. News of the stranded animals spread around the country. One of the many volunteers who rushed to New Orleans was Jane Garrison, an animal rescuer from South Carolina. I could not stop thinking about these animals trapped in homes, Jane said. Pictures like this one appeared on television, in newspapers, and on the internet. After seeing them, people rushed to New Orleans to help rescue the stranded animals. Jane spent the next 6 weeks saving animals. She had to break into ruined houses by smashing open doors or windows. We searched under beds, in attics and closets, Jane said. She found animals still alive even weeks after the storm. I rescued a dog off a roof who had been up there for 17 days, she said. He weighed 40 pounds, 18 kilograms, when he should have weighed 95, 43 kilograms. He had no access to food, water, or shade. It was 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 38 degrees Celsius there. Jane and other rescuers did not save only dogs and cats. They also rescued birds, turtles, hamsters, lizards, snakes, rabbits, and fish. Before Katrina, Jane Garrison, left, had rescued animals from many natural disasters, including tornadoes in Arkansas and floods in California.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there because I think it's going to go on for a lot longer. So we'll read the rest of the book another time. Okay, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day.